when I'm on stage, I feel whole undeniably. Yeah. Sometimes like it takes a little bit of working through anxiety or like discomfort or insecurity to get there. But yeah, and when I'm by myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's good. You like to spend a lot of time alone?
I love being alone. I don't get to spend as much time as I would like to alone. So that's something I'm working on. It says 333 on the microwave over there, so that's pretty cool. Angel number confirmation. Yeah, I'm looking forward to spending more time alone and being more intentional about it. During the summertime, it's tough because I'm a full-time creative and singer, so like there's so many festivals and spaces to go and promote the upcoming things and just connect with community, and so I'm like constantly outside. So I definitely resonate with bears. So they be hibernating in the winter time. So that's me. But yeah, I'm looking forward to spending more time alone. But I do love being in my own space with myself.
Yeah, it's hard to get that time alone this summer. It's always something going on. Like, always, especially if you're an artist too. Like, yeah.
I'm grateful. Yeah.
Are we good on these?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Cool.
They're black for some reason, just to report.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Would you say that you're a big energy person?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We all are. What do you mean by that?
Like you are, like for example, you said that our energy, like could you pick up on our energy quickly when you came into the room, for example?
Yeah, because I was searching for it. You know, I mean, I'm walking into a new space. I have been in this studio before, but I've never worked with you guys or met you before.
Right.
So I'm walking into a new space, new people, and I'm about to bare my soul by showing my creativity, by showing my art, and talking about it. So as much as I am fully in my own energy and allowing myself to feel grounded and secure in that, I'm also coming into the space with the awareness of like, what am I stepping into, and like what energies am I about to be working with here. So yeah, I just felt really good when I came in. I was like, and I was late, so I was feeling kind of bad about that. I love to make sure people feel really valued and their time and energy is worth so much. So
it's all good. You let us know. If anything, we're just preparing more.
I appreciate that. Yeah, that's something I've been working on. That's like a whole other thing, but
you weren't the latest, I'll tell you that much.
Okay.
By like, not even close.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That's cool. So we're not breaking records.
Nah. Nah.
Yeah.
Have you ever been in like a space where you felt that your energy wasn't, I don't want to say your energy was bad, but like, yeah, let's say your energy, where you felt like your energy was bad, like compared to whoever was around, or like you're like, no, I'm not bringing the good energy here.
Yeah. 1000%. Yeah, definitely. What I constantly remind myself of and remind others is that we're all reflections of one another. You know, so when I come into this space and I'm feeling the way that I'm feeling, like I'm sharing that with you. You know, I'm sharing that with your team. So I'm gonna get what I put out, in a sense. There's a lot going on within us. So sometimes what's reflected to you is an insecurity that you're still dealing with, or just something that feels negative. It's not negative or bad, as you said, like you were like searching for a different word. It's not bad, it's not negative, but it feels that way because it's something that still needs work from yourself. Like, for me to sit alone with myself and work through those things, that's why someone else's energy might irritate, like an inner, what people could call, well, I don't want to use that word, well, an inner anxiety, an inner fear. So there have definitely been times where I've gone into spaces and felt like insecurity, fear, discomfort, and sometimes that's been a reflection of another person too. Like someone who just makes me feel negative, but I don't put that on others anymore.
No.
Nah, I gotta grow away from that, and
so like, let's say someone intentionally did something to, like, I don't know, try to irritate you or something. How do you not put that on them?
It's still something that I'm working through, for sure. Ultimately, though, people don't do things to hurt other people. They do things because they're hurt.
I could agree with that.
So, even though it had that effect on me, and it was hurtful to me, that's because I chose to allow it to hurt me. So, and the reason why I chose to allow it to hurt me was because it hit a wound that I haven't healed yet. But if I take the time to do the work to move through and tend to that wound, then anybody can try to hit me there and it's never going to come through. Like, that wound is healed.
Yeah.
I did the work and I took care of myself there. So no matter what you say or do, you can't hit me. Like, I'm not, I'm not penetrable there anymore. So that's kind of why, like, I started the interview saying, like, I still have a lot of work to do, because, and I'm grateful for it. I don't think there's ever going to be a time where I'm like fully healed, so to speak. I don't think that's really a part of the human experience. I think that's why we're in human bodies right now, is to move through all of the forms of healing and then transcend when we're ready for, whatever's next.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. You spitting.
Shout out Spirit.
What would you say shaped your music most, from like when you first started making music until where you're at with music now?
I'm loving the questions. These are really good.
Yeah.
Pausing for tea.
Yeah.
What has shaped my music from when I started creating music to now? Well, I really appreciate you so much, and immediately, like, walking into the space, even before seeing the material, I was really excited for this interview. But when you told me you bought my album, and you told me you had listened to and, like, intentionally listened to my earlier music before, and you were like, and I'm gonna listen to the newer music a couple days before the interviews, like, I love that. So, thank you for the intention that you put behind curating this space and holding space for artists and for yourself, for all of us.
Of course, my pleasure.
It's really dope. It's really beautiful. So when I think about that plays into this question a lot. And the first song that I released, this is hard to pinpoint because I've been making music, honestly, for real, since I was like 2. Like I've just been, like stringing words together and making up songs. My parents did it all the time. Like they would make up songs about everything. Like we're going to eat an apple, and everything was just a song.
Yeah.
So I just started creating songs as a baby. Like as soon as I learned how to talk, as soon as I learned how to write down words, as soon as I learned how to talk, I was singing words. Before I knew how to talk, I was singing melodies. And then once I learned how to write, I would write my songs down. I have notebooks from since I was like 6, 7, up until now.
Yeah.
So that's hard to pinpoint. I guess if I think about like the music that I've released in my solo career, because I was a part of a girl group in high school, and I've done a lot of different things and been like writing and creating music for a really, really long time. But my first single that I dropped as a solo artist after high school was 2017. I dropped my single Bang Bang on all streaming, and that song, I released it because it was such a hit. Like when I performed it for the first time at Density Open Mic in Lynn, Massachusetts, everybody freaked out. It was a small room, and it was the most beautiful reaction I had ever received to my music. And I'm just standing there like, just with my YouTube track, just like, holy crap, like everyone's screaming right now. This is insane. And it felt amazing. And yeah, I decided to work on the song with a producer and create my own beat to it and release it because of that. So that was the first drop, and it's like a heartbreak song, and it really came from the beat. It wasn't really my own life experience, though it wound up mirroring the experience that I was going through at the time, which is so interesting. I didn't write it from an experience, but it wound up like being my life experience.
Yeah.
When I was working through it, which is so cool. Spirit just everything is from source. So like, especially being a creative being, like I know that whatever I write, whatever I share, whatever I speak through is meant for somebody, and a lot of the time it's for me. So I guess that's the best way to answer your question. Is I've learned over time. In the beginning, I didn't recognize how much Spirit was the creator, and I am a vessel of Spirit. And over time, I became fully aware of that fact. Like it took some time, you know. So before, when I was releasing music, the intention was to be inspirational and to guide people to following their own passions in life, and that's always been my intention. Though I didn't realize before that I'm speaking for Spirit, like I'm speaking for God. And now I'm super aware of that. So that's been really, really helpful in like letting go of ego, which can be so deeply rooted in arts, because we're artists and we're sensitive about our shit. So yeah, it's changed a lot for me, and it's been amazing.
Yeah, I would say that you can definitely feel like when an artist, you can feel like kind of where it's coming from, or not necessarily where it's coming from, but like how deep they are, like, or how much they're really putting into everything, you know what I mean? Like for you, for example, even down to like the ad libs. I forgot the name of the song for the Tiny Desk submission, but
Water, Air, Earth, Fire.
yeah. And then the studio version, I was listening and I was like, I wonder what's going into these ad-libs. Like, it sounded like it's just whatever she's feeling for real. Is that, would you say that's the case?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a free flow.
Yeah. That's what it felt like for real. I was a little high too, so it probably played into it.
It was flowing with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
But
earth.
yeah. It's like, I like to consider it like floating music. Like music that makes you feel like you're floating.
Yeah.
Like, there are definitely a few people, like Sade, I would say, makes floating music, or like Cleo Soul, or like Naomi Sharon. I don't know if you're familiar. Yeah, but it's like, oh, this is like an experience.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I appreciate that.
no problem.
Yeah.
Let's see, we good?
Yeah. That was
Okay.
about to be started because
Okay.
that one was started.
Go ahead. Sade is one of her inspirations too.
The long melody.
Yeah.
One of my inspirations?
Oh, I was saying Naomi Sharon. Is
Oh,
Sade
okay.
one of your inspirations?
I wouldn't name her as one, though I do adore her.
Yeah.
So
Could be like,
Yeah.
yeah. Who are your inspirations musically?
Well, my lyrical inspiration, I'm really big on lyrics. I call myself a lyricist, like kind of before anything as an artist, is India Ari.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that.
I just adore the way that she expresses everything with such intention and connection to spirit. Like, it's extraordinary. I've learned so much from her, and this was long before, I went through like some of the most awakening experiences of my life. I was listening to India Ari and learning and downloading all of this magical knowledge from her music. So yeah, she's been an incredible guide for me on this journey.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't even remember which album it was at this point because I was so young, but my sister put me on to. My sister was a reason for like why I like for my music taste today, because like she was just playing certain things, letting me borrow CDs. But India Ari, top to bottom, the album with like the I'm Not My Hair. I forgot. I don't even know what year that was or the name of it, but yeah.
That one has one shot to the heart without breaking your skin. That one's in it too.
Yeah. I don't know the name of the album though.
Testimony.
Testimony?
Testimony,
you.
Volume 1.
Appreciate you.
What a testimony.
There's a term that I actually discovered this yesterday, but I was like, this applies. Ageless music. I would say that you make ageless music.
Thank you. That's a goal.
That's a goal? Is it an intentional goal? That's an intentional goal of yours?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I want to make music that is boundless. That is connects with everyone. Like anyone can hear it, from my grandmother to like 11, 12-year-olds now.
Yeah.
And just like want to listen and feel gravitated to it. Yeah.
And it's not attached to like a certain sound or trend or moment. Like, it's just like when you find this, you're meant to find it. You can rock with it. Yeah.
Definitely.
I like that.
Yeah. I do enjoy pop music.
Yeah.
And I have in the past like really wanted to create pop that is intentional, because I want to shift the frequencies of the radio Like I have this huge vision of higher consciousness for the world. So I'm like, okay, how can we do that? Okay, if we make music that majority of people will just listen to naturally on repeat on like pop radio, but we put, you know, healing frequency into the music, and the words are very intentional and loving and healing, almost like manifestations for people, then we're unconsciously in other people's minds, unconsciously healing them. You know, they're not even aware of it. Like how like we're unconsciously like hurting people by like a lot of the music that's mainstream.
Yeah.
You know, like how can we shift that agenda and support people in their healing? So I am really interested in pop for those reasons, and I like listening to, you know, a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
So
I would say I'm the same way, but I feel like that's kind of the beauty of like timeless music too, because it's like this stuff that's like attached to a certain sound. It's like it's fun, it's light. It's like, okay, I'm going through something. What am I gonna go back to now? And I feel like that's just, yeah. I have my artists that it's like when things are deep, like it's time. And then I have, you know, the light, the turn up,
right.
the whatever,
the party playlist.
Yeah. You gotta have both.
Me too.
But you kind of touched on something that is one of my questions, with like frequencies and like subconsciously like what we're like consuming. So to start your day, is there a certain kind of music or a certain kind of frequency that you like go towards or stay away from?
That's nice. Well, I have a rising ritual. So I start my day without my phone.
I'm trying to be better at that myself.
That is the most important tip I can give, is to start your day without your phone. Like, there's so much going on. And it's just a lot. And we really need ourselves. And in building our connection with ourselves, we're building our connection with Source. So I leave my phone alone for at least 30 minutes. Like, wake up, you know, have some water, literally like say thank you for this new day, for being alive, to the sun, for rising. Just like having that intention and gratitude and remembering and appreciating each moment, because like the phones can like really distract us from ourselves and our existence.
Absolutely.
Obviously, like there's so much going on that it helps us to be aware of, and also we need that awareness of ourselves. So yeah, I you know, appreciate, do my gratitude, have my water, do some yoga, do some meditation, maybe some reading, maybe some journaling, and then I'll look at my phone. So that's usually how I start my day. Sometimes I have like somewhere to be, and I just like skip past all of the things that I know that I actually really need, because they really help me to be grounded and have an amazing day if I do those things. And if I listen to music, it depends. I mean, sometimes I wake up with like some song in my head and I just listen to it. So yeah, I would say most of the time I am very, very intentional with my risings, and I try to play music that will support that. But sometimes sometimes I'm just going with the flow of the day, and it just takes me out the house immediately.
Yeah.
I'm on my phone and
Yeah.
listening to Cardi B in my car, you know, just vibing, like
Yeah.
duality.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
I have a quick word association game for you.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna say one word, and then I'm gonna need you to say what comes to mind in 3 or less words.
Okay.
Healing.
The album.
Okay. Frequencies.
Energies, potent energies.
Music.
Magic.
Okay. Ethereal.
Me.
All right. Dark.
Light.
Light.
Laughter.
Okay. Butterfly.
Evolution.
Alive.
Freedom.
Okay. All right, you ate that.
Her. You know, it's like I write lyrics or something.
Right.
Like.
No hesitation either.
Those are great. He said dark, light. He said light. I'm like, copy me?
That's funny. I'm stealing this question from you.
Okay.
What's the smartest move you've made in your career?
Ooh. Doing it.
Okay. Doing it, like just going all in and pursuing it?
Yeah. Like being fearless. Smartest move I ever made. Listening.
What do you mean by that?
I will feel and know like God is telling me to do something. Listening.
Okay. I like that.
Taking that guidance and running with it. Not, you know, even if it sounds crazy. Sometimes it sounds crazy. Like sometimes it'd be like, you know, go back and go to that place that you were just at and go and talk to the DJ or whatever the heck. I don't know. Some, you know.
Yeah.
I'm like, but I just left. Like, I'm already on my way home. Like, and like, it's like, go back. And I'm like, that's a silly example.
That's a good example.
That happen.
Yeah, they do. They happen to me too.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll catch myself being like, should I do it? But I left. Am I meant to be gone? But I'm thinking about it. Should I go back? Like,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you kind of like cut through those voices and find like what you should do, like what to listen to?
I think it's a practice of every time you choose to listen, it like strengthens how easy that choice becomes. It becomes more and more easy every time you say yes to it. You know?
Yeah.
It's there are pathways in your brain that are, some of them are really deep because like you do the same thing every day. Like say like you wake up and look at your phone every day. That pathway is super deep. It's carved out. It's easy to take. It's difficult to take the pathway of waking up and leaving your phone alone for 30 minutes. But the more that you choose to do that, you continue to walk that pathway and it gets deeper and easier to take.
Yeah.
You know?
I agree.
Yeah.
It's tough to break habits.
Yeah. Yeah, building healthy habits.
Yeah. So how would you say you deal with things that you cannot control?
Having grace, building on grace. I like to look at things like that as tools. So, you know, like I've worked with the tool of gratitude and used and built my tool, my my ability to utilize, I've built my ability to utilize the tool of gratitude to support my life. Same with grace. Like, I work with the tool of grace and continue to work with it to be able to help me more and more to support my life. So, I mean, truthfully, like, nothing's in our control. The only thing that we actually control is how we react to things. So, having that understanding allows me to have grace with whatever's going on outside of me, knowing that I didn't choose it, I can't control it, while at the same time also manifesting what I do want into my existence, because I do know that I do have the ability to do that. So, you know, yeah, like what do I want to see in other people? What do I want to see in myself? What do I want to see, like, when I walk into this room today and have this interview and perform? What kind of energy do I want to be met with? What do I want to experience? Just like putting that into the universe and praying that that's what I'll get back. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, I can say one more thing too. Having grace is knowing that if I don't receive what I want back, it's because that's not what I need. I actually needed something else to, like, teach me a lesson, to help me in some way. So, like, knowing that the things that feel negative that happen are not bad, that they're actually lessons to help me be the best version of myself that I can be. That helps me when, like, you know, I'm not in control and I can feel it, because the thing is, like, I wouldn't have done it this way, or like, why am I being met with this type of energy, or whatever the heck, like, knowing that it's for my greater good. It's not to hurt me.
I feel like that's definitely one of the, like, that's a mindset shift that, like, if a lot of people could do it, it would help them so much. Like, it's not easy, like, you know, it's not for you, but it's not easy, but accepting it, you're like, okay, well, I need to be patient, there's greater, maybe this is protecting me, like,
that part is heavy. Like missing a train or something, you know, people be like all tight about it, and it's like, I mean, like, there's nothing we could do now, you know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
You just, like, have raising your blood pressure, like,
exactly. Is this even gonna matter tomorrow?
Yeah. It's not, like, you deserve your peace of mind.
For sure.
You know, you deserve for your body to be in a state of ease and comfort and safety. So,
are you familiar with the burnt toast theory? No? It's like, I live by it.
Okay.
It's like, so let's say you're cooking some breakfast, you burn your toast, now you got to make some more toast, that makes you late, but there was a car accident that you would have been a part of, but you missed it because you're late, because it's burnt toast that was an inconvenience to you, right? And it's basically like saying that these things that you're viewing as inconveniences or, I don't know, a mishap, are really there to protect you. And I feel like once I started, like, living by that, I don't know, it just made things a lot, like, lighter and a lot more, it kind of changed my perspective for a lot of things. So yeah, I have a piece of burnt toast on my vision board always.
That's cool. I love that. Yeah. That's a nice metaphorical way to think about this. Yeah. Everybody needs their reminders, like their metaphors. Like, you know, some people carry crystals with them to, like, remind them, you know, of mindfulness, of gratitude, of whatever it is. Like, there are all these different magical tools out here, and sometimes they're sayings,
Mm-hmm.
or sometimes it's like talking to somebody that you love. But whatever works for you, you know, take hold of that and allow it to support you in your journey.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's see. Actually, yeah. What's a core childhood memory of yours?
We had a tree in our backyard, in our side yard rather. This tree was so fun to climb. It was like, you couldn't climb very high up, so our mom let us climb it. I'm talking like I'm me and my siblings right now. Our mom let us climb it. But yeah, it was just like this perfectly placed tree in our side yard, and we got to climb her and like sit in her and like just hang out as kids, and that's a really nice memory for me. I loved that yard. We also had grapevines in the back, which just like grew. Like the landlord just like forgot about them and just let them just. So we would have like grapes.
Oh.
And we would get to eat like sour. Like usually they were just like really sour, but we would just like eat sour grapes all the time. And yeah, I love being outside with my siblings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kids these days, I don't think kids are still climbing trees and eating sour grapes.
I hope so. Y'all deserve it. It's mad
They're on
fun.
TikTok eating fried chocolate.
Facts. Gen Z. I had a neighbor that we used to eat their wild raspberries all the time.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Yeah.
Raspberries are fun,
They are.
especially because like the ones from the store, like when you pick them, like they look very different from the ones from the store. Sometimes
Yeah.
they got like only a couple little pods on them. Like they're fun.
Yeah. Have you been in love?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, you being such a, I'm gonna say a conscious person, does your partner need to be also a conscious person?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah.
That's a deal breaker.
Yeah.
And like,
For sure.
where on this, like, I feel like it's such a spectrum, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't even know how to ask this. Like, I guess where on the scale of the spectrum, is like, nah, you're not, like, you're too worldly. Like, you don't really pay attention to even, like, you think
Too human.
like everything you pay attention to is like work. You know what I mean? Like you're not really conscious of energies and how this can affect that, and like how, you know, because it all really works together, like the worldly and, what would you say, non-worldly, spiritually, like
Non-worldly, yeah.
it all flows together.
Yeah.
But yeah, where is that threshold where you're like, nah, this would never work?
It does all work together, you know. I was thinking about when you were saying the spectrum, I was thinking, okay, like maybe one side is human and one side is soul.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, nah, that doesn't make sense because we're both.
Yeah.
So I definitely vision and understand what you're saying about the spectrum. And also, it's like hard to, does a spectrum even exist? But maybe it does. That's tough. I would say like
this is kind of how I picture the spectrum, where it's like you're completely like this is how you live your life, you're conscious of it, you are like following, like this is completely a part of you, versus you're being closed off, so you can't ever get to anywhere on the spectrum. So like, go ahead.
That's good. It's so hard to answer that question. I know that love and like those types of deep relationships are such beautiful teachers. They've been some of my, honestly, my most potent teachers have been relationships. And oh, I need to go.
No, that's not what that was for.
I need to go, dang. Okay, I'm gonna finish this one. Right, I'm like, shoot, it was time.
That was for some completely unrelated.
I'm so glad it came on because it's 4. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
No, I'll finish up here though. Yeah, every relationship that comes into my life is for a divine reason, and I really pay attention. You know, I just listen. I listen to God, and God will steer me in the right direction. Spirit will steer me in the right direction, and sometimes people aren't aligned on certain things with me. Sometimes they don't have the level of understanding of spirituality that I want to build with. However, maybe they have all of these other qualities that are really aligned. So I am open to it. You know, it depends on so much.
Yeah.
But I think the real deciding factor for me, that's like a deal breaker, is are you willing to grow?
Yeah.
That's it. And like if somebody is stuck in their ways, no matter what it is, even if you're like super conscious and, you know, or maybe I shouldn't say conscious, but like very spiritual and like you love doing this and that, but if you're not open to other ideas or beliefs, and you're just very, you know, that's closed off to me. It doesn't matter if you're a quote unquote spiritual person. It's about your openness.
Right. Yeah. And that kind of ties into what we were saying about like growth in general. Like, it's a journey. It's part of being human. You can't just be like, all right, that's it. This is me. And this is gonna be me for the rest of my life.
We're constantly evolving.
Yeah.
You know, we got to be open to that. That's the only relationships that I accept. It's just openness to evolve.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
So let's touch on. So you said that you're sober, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Can we touch on it?
Yes, I have to go. Like, I'm late though.
Oh, okay. All right.
But we can, whatever you feel is really important, because I'm loving this conversation.
We'll do this and then the last question.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So how, I guess, like what kind of sparked that made you want to be sober? I want to be a good example. That's really it. I want to be a good example for people. There's so much like overpopulation of alcoholism in society, and it's everywhere. Like, the easiest thing to do is like go out and get a drink. Like even during COVID, I talked to a liquor store owner, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I was like, y'all not closed yet?" And he was like, "Oh, we're never gonna close. Like we're like right before grocery stores. Like we're not closing unless the grocery store is closed," type shit. And I'm like,
that's crazy, that alcohol is so prioritized in this society, and that it's so prominent. It's just a part of everything. Like after work, we go and get drinks. It's just a social. When you go out dancing, everybody's drinking too. Like it's just a part of it all. And I want to create more spaces where people can feel comfortable to go and dance and socialize and connect and be themselves without alcohol being a part of that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I've decided to be sober, is because I want to give people other neurological pathways to take.
Okay.
And I want to be a vision of that they can connect to and be like, oh, I listen to Ashanti Eva Davenport's music. I love who she is as an artist. I am inspired to do what she does, by being a performer, by whatever it is that is calling to them.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever reflection they see in me that they also want to emulate. And sobriety being a part of that. Sobriety being something that I just want to offer it to people as a choice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is something that you can do. This is something that you can do and still live an incredibly fun, magical life.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I think fun is where a lot of people get hung up at. They're like, how do I have fun without substances, alcohol?
mm-hmm.
Like, oh, there's no alcohol, is it going to be fun?
Yeah.
I think that for young people, at least, I think that's the biggest hang up.
Yeah, we sound like millennials for real right now.
For
young people.
Gen Z forever. Gen Z forever.
But yeah, it's true, there's so many ways to enjoy your life. So I just want to offer people a vision of what life could be that they may not have seen yet. And they may not hear somebody preaching about like sobriety. I don't have too many people to look up to that are also doing the same thing. So I felt really called to do so. And it did not come from overconsumption in any way.
Mm-hmm.
It just came from seeing that there was a need and wanting to fill that. And I'm so grateful that I did decide to be sober, because I love it. I love going to spaces and not spending money on alcohol and not utilizing like liquid courage to be my fullest self. I love tapping in with myself and being courageous in my own energy and not needing anybody or anything to make me feel powerful enough to do the things that I want to do, say the things I want to say, go the places I want to go by myself, whatever it is. Like, I don't feel like I need anything to help me do that.
Yeah.
I just do it, and I've continued to practice it so much. Everything is a practice, so I needed to keep on making that choice over and over again. And it's still sometimes I get nervous. I'll be like, oh, I really want to go to this thing, but I don't want to go alone. Let me see if one of my friends can go. But if I really want to go and I don't feel like going with anybody else, sometimes I love going to concerts by myself. Like, I just do it, and every time I make the choice, it gets easier to make the choice.
Yeah, for sure. And you never know what's on who you'll meet, because you pulled up alone and you're more open to talking to strangers.
Yeah, that's the part. Yeah, I've met some amazing people. I've met the artist who's performing on stage because I decided to go alone and had the courage to just go and talk to people and make beautiful connections that were meant, instead of chilling with my friends who I brought and just talking to them.
Right. Last question before we wrap. So obviously this platform is called Harmony because of the music aspect, harmony, but also this part of it. We want to make these talks always valuable for other artists, other people viewing, just anybody in any way. I feel like we want them to apply to somebody. But what would you say is your harmony when like life is crazy? What kind of keeps you grounded, brings you back to like even? What is that harmony for you?
There's a lot of things that I could say. The first thing that comes to my mind is dance. When I get really overwhelmed, I put on music and I let my body just release it and just flow with it. And yeah, it's one of the most healing things I've ever experienced is music and movement.
Music and movement.
Yeah.
That's the harmony.
Yeah, brings me back to peace. I'm like, okay, I let, because these emotions get stored within our bodies, or like these traumatic experiences and triggers are like something hitting something because it exists within. So if we take the time to move through it, we not necessarily, set it free. We set it free in that moment anyway. It takes time. It takes time. But
for sure.
Yeah.
So, Ashanti Eva Davenport, if you have anything to plug or anything you want to shout out, you can do that at your camera.
Yeah. I have an album. Actually, would you mind grabbing it from my bag for me?
Oh yeah. Let's do that.
I'm like, yeah, it's fine. It's right on the.
Just making sure.
It's next to the book on the other side.
Don't take nothing though. Just grab the album.
I might feel like I haven't been in it already.
Thank you. LOL.
There was music in here.
Yeah, so I dropped my album titled Healing Ashanti Eva Isis Juanita Davenport. I wanted the world to know my name, finally. I dropped this project this year, and it's 26 tracks. It's a mixture of poetry and music, and it's a dedication to my father who transitioned 4 years ago, and my spiritual awakening journey through the closest death that I've ever experienced.
Rest in peace.
Gratitude. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah, so this is really a healing journey for myself and a reflection to anyone who is looking for support, whether that's on their spiritual awakening journey, whether that's through the death of someone that they love, or whether that's just reconnecting with themselves. That's really what I dove into in this project, and I'm like feeling so much right now talking about it, but I'm super grateful that I took the time and poured my heart into this, and now it's a physical thing that I can hold and share and people can listen to. So yes, my album is out. It's exclusively on my website for purchase right now. You can purchase the physical CD or the streaming link or both. And I do have like a little bundle deal for both. And I'm not sure when this video will air, but I have 3 big shows coming up. Sunday, tomorrow. It's probably not going to air tonight. I guess I shouldn't talk about this one.
You can. Let them know you booked them busy.
The day after this interview, which probably already passed, I have a show at Poets Cauldron in Worcester, which is this beautiful event by Bruja the Villain. And I'm super excited for it. Open mic, poetry, R&B, live band. And then the 22nd of July, I'm performing at City Winery. I put together my first ever event at City Winery, which I'm super excited about. It feels like a big pinnacle moment for me because this is such a legendary, large, wonderful venue. and I will be headlining with Esma, gorgeous radical poet, and Paul Willis, incredible hip-hop leadership MC, also doing sets as well. And my live band, The Soul Tribe, will be there, so that's going to be fire. And then August 9th, I'm performing at Oshun Fest, which is on Carson Beach, and it's a free event for the community. It's going to be beautiful. We're going to be outside singing, vibing, dancing, doing all the things. So we got a lot more coming up this summer, and you guys can check that out at evadavenportmusic.com.
Love it. It's a great place to end.
Yeah.
Check that out. Check the album out.
Yeah.
Let's heal. Let's all heal together.
Peace.